Hello investor, hopefully you're having a very good time. In today's video we will analyze the DocuSign. The ticker name is DOCU. This is a growth stock, of course, and there's no doubt about it. And this is the stock requested by one of the YouTuber, and in today's video I'm going to cover these points: the overview of the company, my own experience of using this as a user, this company's tool, and then what's the driving behind the moats, the top ratio, for example, price over sale, book, and all. And then we're trying to find whether the stock price at the moment is overpriced or below underpriced by using the net revenue model of intrinsic value, calculate the intrinsic value and then come up with the risk profile of the company, and before make the final opinion about the company. So before any further delay, let's get started. Quickly give me my introduction. Myself, Pramod Kumar. I am a CFA charter holder and FRM certified. And in my channel, I do the stock valuation, and also like this stock based on the YouTuber request as well, and based on the stock which I think is interesting. Without further delay, let's get started. Okay, so what this company is about? This company is basically what it's trying to do is trying to basically help organization do a faster business faster with low risk, and it's all about the agreements basically with sales and purchase, or in the human resource area, those kind of agreements. So that's a big problem this company is trying to solve. For example, if you buy a property, so rather than your agent come up and say, okay, sign this, and here he will just send you a link, it has all the agreement documents. You just go click a button, it will take your e-signature, and then you just click a button and go next and sign it. So pretty much it's very useful. So I have used this when I bought one of my investment property. To real estate agent send me this. So from the mode perspective, the company is doing pretty well. It's the software is already in the cloud, so it's a plus. You can see the number of customers, it's another plus, and the total addressable market area is 25 billion, right, which they as electronic signature area which they are seeing. But I think the main thing is not only the electronic signature. They have only captured the non-disclosure agreement for legal, or the human resource employment offers, or even the real estate example I have given to you. But the main thing is, I think it will be a game changer if the judiciary of the countries decided they can do at least from paper to paperless, right? So this is the best document, so pretty much to sign, because rather than having printing so many documents and signing in general and all, it's a lot of, honestly, if those lawyers when they go to the judge, and they have to print boxes and boxes. So, and when I saw that, I think it's just wasting a lot of paper. So but this kind of a software I think really helps, and it's the future. So there's no doubt about it, right? As paperless is the future, and the company is doing pretty good from that perspective, in the direction, right? They choose the right the business. Okay, so let's go to the financials now to see how good they are. So if I see from the valuations from the top ratios, right, so we can easily see the price over sales, which is in the orange. It was only 2.47. It's a very good in 2017, but now it's 14 times higher than sales. I'm looking at the top line of the income statement, right, and 14 times, come on, this is too big. Usually when we do PE, right, that PE is at the bottom lines, and that we say after deducting everything from let's say for S&P we say 22, or for depend upon the growth, right, we'll pick up from there. But even if the top line is unbelievable, so it's very high in terms of the valuation right now is pretty costly. So again, from the free cash flow perspective, it's, you see from the gray area is quite high, but seems like because that pattern is quite normal for the technology sector, right? Usually it's in the beginning year is negative, but because of the growth component, the valuation, these ratios are quite high. Okay, so in this one, because I have used the net revenue model to come up with the price. As you can see, my model give me the price of $211. So the 4 year growth of the revenue is okay, is not very great. It's 26%, which is the company is growing at that rate. And then I have projected the 10-year cash flow, right? So as you can see, the growth I'm dropping the growth rate is to 17%. To take very conservative scenarios. This scenario is the company is pretty honestly speaking, and then I discounted by, as usual, the 10% rate. Right now the price is in the market is $213, right? If I compare this, it's pretty much at par, right? At fair value, the company's fair value. I can say not. I have given the terminal value of 7. Basically, I'm thinking 7 times of the revenue we can easily sell the company. So of this revenue, right? So for this kind of business. But given in that mind that the two things I think I'm taking very conservative here. The first point is that this is the very initial stage of the company, right? So I don't expect this to be dropped. But when as an investor, when we invest, we have to be very conservative rather than sorry, right? So that's why I have dropped it. But given this is a new financial new sector, basically with the business model, I don't think so it can be elected. So think from that perspective that that the company has good chances to even not drop but even increase the growth rate, or at least to be consistent, right? So if this is a very conservative scenario, give this price. So if we consider other even the consistent growth rate or the higher growth rate, the price should be higher, right? So that need to be keep in mind. Okay, so let's take the risk into the account. So if I see the risk is for sure the company doesn't have it still have the operating losses. The company is running in 4 years but still have losses. But I believe this should not be a problem because within 1 or 2 years I think the company will be profitable if they continue to grow at the rate of the revenue, right? Now the main problem, I think these 3 points I like to highlight if you like to somebody like to invest in this company. The majority of the revenue come from e-signature, right? This market maybe it can be slow or decline, right? So it takes some customer a time to adopt this. Honestly, I use this tool, as I mentioned. One of the real estate agent gave me for the signature, and when I got this, when I click the button, it's just jump from one page to another wherever I want, initial and sign, right? So I can browse as well, but I find it a little bit very annoying. It doesn't give me a proper to literally go through the document as like the document in my place, or at least to comment onto the document. So from that perspective, I do find the tool is a little bit rusty from the consumer perspective, right? So that's my view on that as a user of tools. So they really need to improve to, just like in the Word document, right? If you want to review or the PowerPoint, you just put a comment and say, can you edit this? I didn't see that option. It's a very basic option to have. I'm not sure why company doesn't have that kind of simple options. And the second thing is, I think, which is very important, is in the time of COVID-19 affect this company, and they very clearly mention in their 10K risk profile area, right? So why, right? In the COVID-19, people should be more rather than faxing more, should be more using this, but maybe it's take harder for is because of this new product. People takes time to adopt. So from their marketing team won't able to do that kind of a job. So that's what I get it. And the last but not the least, let me share some, as you can see here. As you can see here, what are the main computers? Look at here, Adobe system. This is huge, big history of the company, has a very big history. So their competitor is very high. So that's it's very big and strong, right? They have a huge name in the market, Adobe systems. And I also did a Adobe valuation. Honestly, this company is great in terms of like a cream or A1 in terms of their financials, whatever they do, A1 Adobe systems. If you want, you can check out that video in my archive. Another, yeah, last but not least, the look at the other products, right? DocuSign CLM, I don't know, or the payment solution, ID verification. Come on, this is will be a craziness, right? Especially the payment. Why they were going into the payment sector? Seems like they are diversifying, right, from their main key area. So that's what I don't like about, especially in the payment sector. Sign ID verification, that's okay. You can do face, but that will be a too much, right? In terms of the paper, I think they are maybe they know better, but I think as a consumer user perspective, it will be too much, right, to have. Maybe they have some other area of signature. I don't want to comment that. I can still digest that, but at least payment, and I'm not sure what the hell is this. But the payment I don't digest. So they need to focus on the paper, less agreement. I think that's their key. And if they are going out here and there, I don't like those things. So that's my personal view. Maybe other people have their own views, so that's different. So yeah, so that's it from my side to this company, right? So let me know what you think. If you really think, yeah, please don't forget to give the thumbs up to this video, so Google will recommend this to other and new. Do subscribe and comment whether you still go and buy this stock, or you have any other your favorite stock in your list. And also I like to know, right, if you this is your favorite stock, if you want me to cover, I want to know why is this your favorite stock. It's just for the temporary momentum, or do you think some kind of a competitive advantage in that stock which everybody can take advantage of from the long-term investment perspective, because this channel is only about long-term investment perspective. Okay, so yeah, so that's it about me and myself, Pramod Kumar. I'm as a CFHR and FRM. I am signing off this video, and hopefully see you soon in now, or more often soon in the upcoming videos. Bye for now. Thanks.